good evening. Welcome. Welcome to my show. It's Saturday night! Now, obviously there would have been various different reactions to your seats tonight. People at the back, thank you so much for being here tonight. They're miles away. To a man, most of those people have sat down and gone, these are shit seats. We probably should have just bought the DVD. We're just watching TV. Is that even him? I mean, it might not even be him. We could have just got any camp Chinese man to run around. For all I know, that's Gok Wan, to be So Wembley, my local gig, I've just come down the North Circular to be here. Strange road, the North Circular. People live on it. There are houses on the North Circular. Who lives on a dual carriageway? You never see anybody leaving their drive or entering their drive. I think if you move in, you die there, because you can't get out. You're going 40 miles an hour to exit your driveway. You have the detention every morning of your life. No. Now, go! You have to hope for traffic. Then you can go out for the day. Fantastic news, darling. Gridlock. Let's go out for lunch. I'm pretty pleased these gigs are going ahead, because it's been quite a tense sort of few months. We put these gigs on sale, and then swine flu started to get really bad and nasty. And I thought, it's not going to happen, no one's going to come. And if they come, everyone's going to be sitting there with masks and gloves on. Maybe it's slightly ironic that Michael Jackson dies just as his look comes into fashion. I don't trust anybody. I haven't trusted it. When people sneeze now, I no longer say bless you. I say fuck you. Fuck you! I think on a run of sneezes, I get more and more irate. Because you normally get more surprised. You go, achoo, bless you. Achoo, bless you. Achoo, bless you. Achoo, bless you. I just get more pissed off. Fuck you! Wash your hands. That's what they tell you to do. Keep washing your hands. Because this is how you transfer the virus. From hand to hand. Why don't they just ban handshaking? If people weren't handshaking, you wouldn't transfer the virus. When people come over to me and go, nice to meet you, all I see is a trotter just... I'm like, yeah, whatever. Either that or I'll keep antibacterial gel in my hand, just waiting. Just someone goes, nice to meet you, and you. Because in some cultures, they don't shake hands, and I can use this, to my benefit, because I can shift culture at any given moment, because when I smile, I look like a fat Chinese man. So when people come over and go, nice to meet you, I can just go, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Oh, right, you're Chinese. Sorry, yes, nice to meet you. Fuck whoa! The best thing about gigging here at Wembley is it's my local gig. I can go home at night. I can go home and see my family, see my boys, Lucas and Oscar. Quite middle class. That's not high. When I go to the park and I call Lucas, about 3 boys will normally go, yes, Daddy, Papa, Father, you're poor. But the other day I said Oscar and 3 dogs ran over. How awkward is that? You named your child, what I named my dog? He's got no manners, the 4-year-old. I mean, it's because I have to teach him manners. But you know what kids are like. And he knows how to speak now, he just knows how to speak properly. He finishes off his lunch and he just goes, ice cream! I want ice cream now! What do you say? Ice cream! What do you say? Give me ice cream! What do you say? Ice cream, ice cream, ice cream! Which goes on for about 15 minutes before he goes, please. And then you have to give him the ice cream because he said please. And it's slightly confusing, and I think he thinks you have to shout about something for 15 minutes and then say please, and then you get it. And I need to nip that in the bud as a parent. Otherwise he's going to put his first date at sort of 18, finishing up dinner, going, sex! I want sex now! Sex, 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 sex! Give me sex! Please! My other boy is, he's one. I had a little bit of an incident with him the other day when I was playing the Nintendo Wii, which I'm particularly good at, by the way. I would challenge any of you to Grand Slam tennis. I'm amazing at it. Phenomenal. I got it because it's for the calorie burning. People said it's quite good for losing weight. And the first few times I played it, I had the headband on, put my shorts on. I'm running around the living room. And you do burn calories because you're running and playing tennis in your living room. But then after a while you realise you're just as good, if not better, lying on the sofa, eating a hamburger. This is an area of my body that doesn't require a workout. It's going to be the wrist area if I broke it. This is a muscle I've been training quite religiously now for some years. It's amazing how many sports do just use the wrist, sort of darts and badminton, snooker, although I can't play snooker anymore. Ever since somebody told me it's like tossing off a man behind you, sort of put me up that particular sport. So I'm playing on the Wii, right? I'm playing Roger Federer. It's the French Open. We're on clay. Semi-final. We're involved in this massive sort of baseline rally. And it is me as well, because you play as yourself. You can create your own face on the Wii. Which is quite depressing, because you realise how unattractive you are when you go through the options. Face wider, paler, more pale. Download more pale. Eyes more slanty. Darling, why are you married to me? I've no idea. You're that ugly. So it's basically Roger Federer against some kind of obese Michael Chang at the French Open. I'm actually grunting for my shots. I do tend to grunt. I'm, in most sports, I'm that unfit. Even chess. So this rally's going on, I'm sweating, I'm off the sofa now, I'm really getting into it. Federer plays this sublime drop shot. I charge across the living room and smack it down the line for a winner, and then celebrate my break of serve. Come on! Unfortunately, my 1-year-old, Oscar, had walked into the room at this very moment with love and adoration in his eyes, as only a boy has for his father. And up to this point, I've been very good to him. He ran into the room, hello, Dada! I then hurtled towards him with venom in my eyes and smacked him in the face. The poor boy knows nothing of the Nintendo Wii. He thinks I've just completely turned on him. I've picked up some kind of white brick, run towards him, smacked him in the face, and then celebrated. Come on! Shit! Something's happened to Oscar. My other son saw it. You just hit Ozzy in the face! Do not tell your mother. I'll tell her mother. Do not tell your mother. I'll tell her mother. Do not tell your mother. I'll tell her mother. Please. Oh, ice cream. Whatever the fuck you want. The poor kid, every time I pick up the Wii, he shits himself. I'd like to put it in the garbage. My wife got it out the other day. Should we play on this? No! We're having trouble potty trailing him. Do you need a wee? I'm into all technology. I'm particularly enjoying Sky Plus at the moment. You can pause live TV. Pause it. And it's a good pause as well, the perfect Put everything you want from pause. Not like the old sort of 1980s VHS pause. That was a very different story. People who weren't even moving would start moving. What are they moving in this thing? People in paintings. Then you can watch it back at any speed. Times 2, times 6, times 12, times 30. I watch the football in times 6. Really good. This is a long. Deal or no deal in times 30 is much more entertaining. I watch all TV, even just to slag it up. Dragon's Den. How arrogant are those men and women. We know you're rich. You don't need to bring cash with you. You bring cash and put it on the table in front of them. Look how loaded I am. I bought all this cash. All my bank accounts are full, so I've had to bring additional cash. Have you got cash, Theopathetus? Oh yes. I'm as rich as you are. That's why my table is filled with cash. Just like you. What about you, other two dragons? Oh yes, we've got lots of cash. Tables full of cash. We're totally loaded. All right. Bring in the first poor person. They come in trembling. Hello, dragons. Please can I have some cash for the ideas in my brain? I feel sick just looking at the poor person's face. You disgust me. Everything about your being and your clothes are hideous. For that reason, I'm out. Are you out, Theopathetus? Oh, I will be out, but first I'm going to humiliate the poor person for 15 minutes and confuse her with mathematics before declaring that I am out too. I'd like to go on Dragon's Den with a shotgun. Just have to go there, point at each of them individually, until one of them goes, what's your idea? Quite simple, put that cash in this bag. Okay? You get no equity. Right then. I like some TV. I like watching people getting their exam results live a few weeks ago on GMTV. How exciting was that? We're going to go live now to a school where someone's opening their results live on TV. Darling, it's going to be live on TV. They come out of school with an envelope trembling. We're all edged close to the TV thinking exactly the same thing. Fail. I watch TV till the bitter end. Literally till like the early hours in the morning. Till the signing zone, the death zone. That's when you feel it's probably time for bed. There's somebody in the corner. Hiding. This isn't really for me. They almost look at you like, you shouldn't be, this isn't for you, is it? You probably should have watched this in the day when it was on the first time. Why don't you go dream in sound? You can do that. Others can't. Have some respect for the silence. I like it when there's no dialogue in the program and they watch TV with you. Stand directly next to the TV. I don't know, by the way, if I am signing. I don't speak sign language. If I'm honest, this is more how I dance. It's when you show plumbing and all the dead people go, how fucking dare you? What's this problem? What a weirdo. I watched The Blue Planet the other day on the signing zone. This is a show where David Attenborough discovered creatures from the deep for the very first time on the show and named them because they'd never been discovered before. So he was like, here we have the newly discovered Diplodocus. And the signing, I was like, he resorted to impersonating the fish. It was hilarious. There was a fish swimming on the TV, and he was just underneath him. I saw Prime Minister's questions when I was, and it seemed like the signing guy had his own political agenda. Gordon Brown said, well, we must fight the credit crisis head on. The guy in the corner is now. So the new week, which is quite exciting. But the thing that really annoys me, having playing on these massive screens, is that I can't see what you see. I can't. I have no idea what I actually look like. It's extremely frustrating. That's the back of my head. That's what I look like from the back. It's very rare that you ever see what you look like from the back. You only ever see the back of your head at the end of a haircut. That's the only time most people see the back of their head. And let's be honest, we genuinely don't give a shit. People care greatly what they look like from the front. From the back, not interested, especially men. It's a very awkward moment for a man at the end of a haircut when we're presented with the back of our head. And they look at you for approval. Do you like the work I've done back here? I think in the history of hairdressing, no man has ever reacted in this moment in any other way other than, yeah. The people go, I love it! I'm leaning backwards. I'm spending the rest of my life in reverse. We don't care. Men are just grateful to still have hair. We're just grateful. We don't care what the haircut. We go for a haircut. They ask you questions before even the hair wash. So what are we doing today? Some kind of consultation? We have nothing to say at this moment. Haircut. That's what I want. Haircut. I want to leave here with less hair than when I entered in the building. I like people who go bald, but they a little bit stays in the middle. They have like a little island of hair that breaks away from the mainland. And they keep the island. They must think, shall I keep the island? I'll keep the island. Maybe they can build a little walkway to the mainland. I saw one bloke with this, and it was in the shape of an arrow. He had a pretty decent arrow on the top of his head. And I wondered when people ask him directions, does he tell them or just go... Of course, it's a very different story for women. Hairdressing, layers and colours and tints. My wife has all these lotions and potions. The amount of creaming she does. Hours. She comes out of the shower. We're still 2 or 3 hours from getting into the bed. This creaming, different creams. Creaming myself. And I can be with you in about 45 minutes. Creaming my entire body. Sliding across. She said to me the other day, she said, can you get me a cream? It's a miracle must-have cream, and it's in all the shops. Really expensive. I said, what's it for? You got all the creams in the world. She said, it's for wrinkles. But what? You don't have any wrinkles. I know, Michael, and I won't. If I use this cream every single day, for the rest of my life, I'll never have wrinkles. That's why it's a miracle must-have cream. I'm like, when are you even due to have wrinkles? I don't know, Michael, 20 years or something? 20 years? You want me to buy you something 20 years in advance of you maybe getting it? This sounds like a rip-off to me, all right? And I will take it back. I don't like to be ripped off. I'm more than happy to walk in there in 2029 and go, look, I purchased this cream 20 years ago. I've got the receipt, which you'll notice is in a better condition than the face of my wife. I want to call you. These cosmetics departments, they're the weirdest place I've ever seen. Big, bright lights everywhere. And people working there, they seem to have their own product they sell on their face. They can't even move their own faces. Can I interest you with anything from the Clarence range? It's all over my face. Just pick what you want from the face. They even asked me a question as I was walking through. Excuse me, sir. What is it? Quick question about your face. So you have a question about my face? Yes, it's looking very dry. I should have a wet face, should I? You don't have a wet face? Don't see anybody else with a wet face? She asked one of the most difficult questions I've ever been asked. She said, what is your daily skin routine? Every day I have skin. What exactly are you getting? But I don't really think that I'm not a generous man. I did recently buy her a very beautiful dress. We went out shopping especially for a dress. Shopping for clothing can be quite tense with her, with any women, I think, because she is the same size, but in different shops. She's different sizes, depending on how they interpret a different size. I really don't know why this is, but she can range from a size 8, and then next door she'll be a size 12. And if she's an 8, we have a really lovely day together. If she's a 12, we have to go home immediately. She's like, fucking living! What is it, darling? You're disgusting, that's the problem! You sure you couldn't slip into them even with all the cream that you have on? Don't be fucking rude! I guess at the point she's more interested in the size than actually what she's trying on. She's like, oh, Michael, it's an 8. It's an 8. And it fits me really, really well. I mean, it's an 8. It's an 8. It just sort of slides on and it's an 8. You don't know what this is. I've been waiting for this moment. Michael, it's an 8. Darling, it's a shoe. What are you getting so excited about? So look around for this dress. A personal shopper. I've never met one of these before. The campest man I've ever met in my entire life, who literally jumped into our life. I've never seen anyone so camp that jumped into our life. We're sort of looking around browsing, he kept running over. Excuse me! Hello? Are you shopping here today? I have a bit of an issue with very camp gay men, and my issue is that I realise I'm quite camp myself. And I feel that if I behave normally as a heterosexual, I'm sort of treading on their territory a bit. So I tend to go very much in the opposite direction. Are you shopping here today? What's your fucking look like, mate? Waiting for a try? Whereas, of course, naturally I would have gone, yes! And you can help! Yay! So he takes us into this room, right? Starts showing us all these dresses. Yeah, my wife's loving them. Yeah, it's very exciting, all these designer dresses. I knew it was too expensive. I knew there was problems here. When he gave me champagne as well. You have a glass of champagne and just sit there and let us girls sort it out. It's okay. So finally she finds this one, she loves it. The guy's practically in tears. He goes, so beautiful, I've never seen anything so beautiful. More, it's like, can we afford it, Michael? No, we can't afford it. I knew this was going to happen. Nobody can afford this dress. It's a joke. People shouldn't spend this kind of money on something you can't drive, okay? It's not natural. But I could see how happy she was with it, and I could see the disappointment in her eyes. And quite frankly, I sensed an opportunity. So I said, look, I can see how beautiful you look in this, and I know that, we come here for a reason, and I want to make you happy, and you know how much I love you, and it's a special occasion. I was thinking mainly about the blowjob, and I think that you deserve it. You know what it's like after 10 years in a relationship. Blowjobs work on a sort of reward structure. There's no spontaneity left in a relationship. If I do a series of good things, we'll make an announcement. Somebody might be getting a blowjob later. I've even noticed over the years, I seem to be getting blowjobs on my birthday, which led to me on my last birthday actually saying the words, darling, will I be getting a birthday blowjob today? Then you enter into serious negotiating. Yes, Michael, you will. Would you like a quick one now or a long one later? I've got a lot to do in the kitchen. How romantic. Have we considered those options? I'm going to go for a quick one now, in case one of us dies at lunch. How about that? So I said to her, look, come on, let's just get this dress before I change my mind. Let's get it in go. And she says, I need a clutch. You need a what? I need a clutch. Sorry, there's something wrong with the car? You're telling me this now? No, Michael, it's called a clutch bag. It goes with the dress. It's like an outfit. Have you not seen them? Do you know anything about fashion? So, no, I don't. What is it? It's a little bag, and it's your essentials. Lipstick, jeans, phone, that kind of thing. You just clutch it like that. And it matches the dress. All right, how much is that? £500. £500 for a little bag, your lipstick and your keys and your phone. I said, for £500 I could hire a human being to walk alongside you, holding your lipstick and your keys and your phone. It's fun watching her try things on. Anybody try things on. People behave very oddly when they try things on. They put the dresses on and trousers. You're walking away, you'll never actually walk once you purchase the trousers. She walks into the changing room like a normal human being holding the trousers. Then she comes out doing this really, what do you think? I think they're quite nice. What are you doing? I'm seeing if they fit, but you don't need to be doing that in trousers. Men do the same thing. When I put a suit on, there's this whole suit thing that you do. Maybe with a suit, I think it's pretty good. No one's ever done this when they own the suit. But when they're trying it on, there's a huge preparation for acting like a complete freak in a suit. I wouldn't go to a business meeting going, hello, my name's Ian. Suddenly suit and trousers. The main one is his shoes. When you try shoes on, you will go for a walk in the shoe shop. But it's not a walk you'll ever do anywhere else outside of the shoe shop. It's a shoe shop walk. You walk around in this sort of... I like these shoes. I don't think they'll rub. I'm just going to bang it for a bit. I think they're quite comfortable. That'll be perfect for my Elvis impersonation. I like them. Let me just push them with my thumb for no reason at all. The toe is in the toe section. That's ideal. All the other toes are there. If the toe was at the back, I wouldn't buy them. That'd be bizarre. The sides are filled with the sides of my feet. Perfect. Everything I wanted happened when I went down there. I think I might definitely get this. They even have little mirrors where you can put your shoe under and look at the shoe from a slightly different angle. Oh look, there's a shoe from that angle. The cat will love them. That's probably what the cat will see. They even give you one shoe. These lazy people who work in shoe shops, they bring out the shoes, they lace up one and hand you the one. And do we say, excuse me, people in life wear two shoes? You're wearing two shoes now? Oh no, we don't. We take the one shoe, we go for a walk in that. This is good. I love this shoe. Give me two of these. Why would you walk around the shoe shop in one shoe? There's no moment in your life that we would ever be recreating this moment. One keys, phone, I'm late. One shoe. I've got to go to a meeting. It's not just clothes that you try. Everything. You buy a sofa, you start bouncing on it, and rubbing the fabric. Nobody sits like this at home. People don't come round to your house. Do take a seat. I tried a bed, and you lie in the bed. Not how you'd normally sleep, isn't it? Next to my wife as well. I like this bed. Do you like the bed? Oh, I love it. It's a really good bed. Will we be using it as a coffin? Evidently we will, darling. I bought a Hoover from Comet. They love electricals. Everything they sell is electric, which means they have to plug it in. But nothing in the shop is plugged in. And the whole shop is filled with people trying things out, but not for their primary function. They're just looking at fridges by opening them and closing them. No one asks whether it actually makes food colder. Look at this one, it opens like that and closes. I like it, and it's silver. Look at this oven, it opens, it's got trays of tiles! I love trays of tiles! Does it heat food? I don't give a shit! It's not tiles, trays! I was trying to Hoover, and I felt the need to Hoover around the shop a bit, just to feel the weight of the Hoover. It wasn't plugged in, I just took it for a little spin. And as I was hoovering down the aisle, somebody else was trying their Hoover and hoovered past me. Hello, good Hoover. I used to have that in my room. Because there's two very distinctive styles of Hoover. Either you walk with your Hoover, then you get to the end and you Hoover around, and you follow in behind. Or you stand your ground and Hoover out. And you just pick another spot at random. Hoover out again! If you can't get into a nook, the hose will come out. It's exciting when you think, I will utilize the hose now. You stand up, we'll take the hose out. Before you Hoover with the hose, for some reason you feel the excitement building. You have to Hoover yourself. I don't really know why. You know what it'll feel like. You know that it's a suction device. You just feel the need to confirm it. This is one of those signs that life is quite boring. When you decide to Hoover yourself. You're looking for a job today? Hoovering my own face. There are little moments in life when you can have fun. I'm having a lot of fun in petrol stations at the moment. They sell these wind-up torches. And I buy one in every petrol station just so I can make this quite childish joke. I put it on the counter and go, is this some kind of a wind-up? Personally, I've got a long journey. Oh, I tell you what I also like doing is saying 4 numbers when I do chip and pin. They're not my numbers, but it freaks the shit out of people. Because most people are so secretive, they hood, they create a hand hood. And hand hooding. I just go 7, 4, 2, 1. I think that was it. Looks insane! People just want to pay as quickly as they can at the petrol station, get in and out, don't waste any time. The race is on. Even while you're still putting petrol in the car, you've clocked other people. Pump 2, pump 7, pump 3, she's no threat at all. These are my main competitors. Sometimes I put less petrol in the car just because somebody else has finished. No, you fucking junks. And then you know you're racing each other. What you want to do ideally is go, come on! But you can't, you just slowly speed your pace up a bit. There'll be someone in the shop looking at confectionery. No time for confectionery. There's a race and I will win it! And then, of course, you don't look at your pump number. That's tradition, I think, in this country. No one's ever put petrol in and looked at the pump number. One by one, you have to queue up and go, pump number. Is that 3 or 4? I've been eating too much at petrol stations, let's be honest, I've been on the road. I'm trying to lose weight. Not only did I try and lose weight, ladies and gentlemen, but I had that moment when people who need to lose weight go on a diet. They have this one moment and think, that's it. now I will lose the weight. I had that moment, and I still didn't diet. That moment was when I was on a Flybe flight. Flybe is one of those tiny planes that you can't even believe is your plane. When you're in the airport, you're looking out the window. That's can't be a plane. Is that a plane? I didn't even get on that thing. That's the size of a car. I can't get on that thing. I'm not happy with any plane where the captain turns around and goes, "Are you ready?" "No, thank you." "No, thank you." So I'm sitting there and the stewardess comes over and she says, "Excuse me, sir, can I just pop you over there in seat 6A? I'm like, "Why?" "It's probably better if you don't ask questions and just move your stuff over." "What do you mean, don't ask questions? This is my seat. I've got all my stuff here." "Well, I'll sit here, thank you very much." "I'm sorry, sir. It's at the orders of the captain. Let me just move you over to 6A. "Why? It's very comfortable here. You're going to have to tell me why." "It's probably better if you don't." It was to balance the weight of the aircraft. How depressing is your life? Wasn't they going, "Can I just get everyone to sit on this side and lean towards the window? And Fatty, over there on your own." That didn't do it. I considered losing weight before the summer because there's always big sort of excitement to slim down for summer. All my wife's magazines, slim down for summer. Easy steps to that bikini body. Why take the lift when you can take the stairs? Good advice. What I want to know is why do they have these magazine articles every single spring? We automatically put weight on over the winter. It's not like in the autumn the magazine goes, "Chub up for Crimble." Why take the stairs when you can lie in a lift eating Chucky? Yay! The gym is the big thing, that's what I want to do. Go to the gym. I've tried. I've been to the gym, and it's a horror story. The changing rooms, I just can't cope with it. I don't understand men's philosophies towards nakedness, okay? Men in this very room behave like this, and I don't understand you. If I have to be naked in public, I'll be naked for a short amount of time as is humanly possible, okay? I will get my fresh new pants, I'll line them up, get the perfect distance away, take off all pants, put new pants on! I'm back in pants. Sometimes I go too quickly. I'm in 2 pants. I don't give a shit. I'd rather have 2 pants than no pants. But other men have completely the opposite philosophy of this. They'll come out of the shower, sort of air drying, towel drying their asses. I have never towel dried my ass in my entire life. I don't need to. I don't leak water from my ass. But other men, they spend hours working away at the arse area. Going through dozens of fresh towels. They don't do it in the corner against the wall. They're right out there in the open looking at you, yes. I'm drying my ass out. And I see men put their pants on last. Literally last. They come out of the shower. You know, they put the shirt goes on, everything's flopping around out there. Tie goes on, look who's still in town. Jacket, coat, scarf, top hats, yeah, baby. Shoes and socks. How is that even fucking possible? What are you going to do, sew your trousers on now? People dropping keys. I saw one guy blow drying his pubic hair in the hand dryer. That should be illegal. Standing there talking about house prices. Do you think we've reached the bottom? I've seen people run into each other. If I saw somebody I knew in the gym, changing room, I'd hide in the locker. This guy was like, "Mark? Fucking hell! Richard! Is that you? I didn't know you were a member of this gym. Yeah, just moved into the area recently. What's it like here?" You literally don't know where to look. I sat down once to my shoelaces. I will never again go to this height in that environment again. There are lockers above me. Somebody's looking for their locker, so they're edging their way over. I'm sitting here doing my laces on. door and the bloke came over to me. Excuse me, mate. Have you got the time? Time to put your fucking pants on. Okay. So I was in Starbucks. There was a bloke in front of me. He said, can I get a tall, skinny, black Americano? He said, are you ordering a president? So what these Sky Sports News was a football manager called Alan Nill, K-N-I-L-L. What a great name if you're involved in football, Nill. If he has a son and doesn't call him Juan, he's missed a major opportunity. This is my eldest. Juan Bill. I actually started this whole process in Taunton, in the West Country, where two people were joining us tonight. In the West Country, they speak like this. They go, all right, you're right. Welcome to Somerset. You're right. Quite bizarrely, in East Anglia, which is the opposite side of the country, well, several people that's right. They speak like this. Hello, you alright? Welcome to Norwich. How on earth did this happen? Opposite sides of the country. The country is divided into alright, hello, alright. All of the farmers just arrive and go, right, let's split up. You guys go that way, we'll wait here. All right. Hello, keep walking. All right. At the interval in my gig then, this woman came in and said, hello, Michael, my name's Margaret. I'm the duty manager here at the theatre. This is my assistant, Jenny. Say hello, Jenny. Hello. My name's Jenny. Jenny was quite something to behold. She had eyes pointing in different directions, which is awkward because you don't know whether to ignore it or pick one and get in front of it. Margaret said, Michael, did you get your sandwich? I made you your sandwich myself with my assistant Jenny, and I was wondering whether you enjoyed your sandwich? Now, it was a terrible sandwich. But of course, out of politeness, I said, thank you so much, Margaret, for my sandwich. But this sandwich was an abomination. Okay? This sandwich consisted of tomato and lettuce and no further ingredients. There was nothing else in this sandwich. I couldn't even believe it was a sandwich. A sandwich needs a focal ingredient, a meat or a cheese that you accessorize around it. This was an accessory sandwich. A humiliation of a sandwich. And I've been thinking subsequently who in their right mind would present this and even call it a sandwich. And the only conclusion I came to is that she was trying to make me a BLT but got confused because of the B in bread. It's the only real thought I've had. She's in the kitchen with Jenny going, right, we're going to go for a class thing here today, the BLT. We're going to need B for bread, that's that. L, that'll be the last. And T will have to be the tomorrow, that's that done. What is it, Jenny? You shouldn't be interrupting. You should be listening and learning. And there's supposed to be bacon in the BLT. I have heard the rumours. However, that would create a BBLT. I would like to lose the bar to get to this point as it is, Jenny. Next up, G&T. This one's easy. Glass and tonic. That's that done. We'll be on these in the room one day. What happens, James, when I couldn't hear me? I'll just take some wine. We have a drinks cabinet. Many people will have drinks cabinets in there. You like to show people this is all our drinks. You look into the room, you know, I hope people come around and see all the drinks I've collected through my life. And there are drinks in there that you know you will never ever drink until you die. But you just like to have them there because it looks a bit like a bar. Let's be honest, from this moment till the day I die, I will never utter the words, I think I'll have a glass of Cinzano. But I haven't. Wine's a weird one because everyone pretends to be experts in wine. We've all got this we all just take part in this weird lie that we're all connoisseurs in wine. A lot of people drink and like wine, but let's be honest, at least 90% of us are not experts in the field of wine. When we go out to restaurants, we all play this bullshit production that we know about wine. Nobody at the table knows anything about wine. The waiter himself, he knows nothing about wine. We know red colour and white colour. That's all you know. But you all pretend you know a great deal more. Would you like to see the wine list? He might as well be saying, would you like the book of gibberish? Yes, I would. We pretend by looking at that. Ignore all the words and focus entirely on the prices. I want this one. You just pointed. You got the confidence to say it. I want this one. Ah, a fine choice. I have no idea if that's a fine choice. They don't fuck around. It's all part of the bullshit production. Then they come and they show you the bottle. You have to stop your conversation to stare at a bottle of wine. But you go along with it because it's all part of it. It's the only part of the meal you need to witness that it's coming from the right source. It's not like you order a hamburger and they come up with a photo of a cow. This is a cow. It's the kind of thing you're happy with this? Yes, that's exactly the kind of thing I meant when I ordered a hamburger. Then they open it in front of you. You have to witness the opening of the wine. Complete nonsense. It's not like you have the steak and they come out and go, I'm just flipping those over now. All right, just that part of it. So you can see what's going on. Then comes the key part. The pouring of the wine. Who will try the wine? Who will take the lead role in this bullshit production? Nobody wants to do it. I don't want to do it. Normally someone will give you up. You do it. Okay. I will try the wine. It's almost as if time stands still. For a little bit, everyone's staring at you. The waiter is waiting for your verdict. Yes. That's wine. That is wine. I've had wine before. This is exactly what it tastes like. It looks like Ribena, but I confirm it isn't Ribena. It's wine. Everyone should have some of this. I always thought you were tasting it to see if you liked it. I thought it was like a taste test. Apparently you're tasting it to see if it's corked, which means it's off. They're asking you to determine whether it's off, and if it's off, they'll bring you another bottle. I'm paying for it. Why don't you ascertain in your own time whether it's off or not? And if it is, don't serve it to me. It's not like you order the coffee and they come out with the milk going, it smells funny. Will you try coffee? But you go along with it because it's restaurants. You just go along with things in restaurants. Because you think it's the way you have to behave in restaurants. You sit in this most expensive restaurant, would you like some bread for the table, some water for the table? The table's having a better night than I am at this stage. I mean, who actually wants bread and water before your meal? I could get this at an orphanage. I'm paying a lot of money to be here. But you go along with it because you're in a restaurant. You order your main course, would you like some side orders? No. Just give me food on a plate. I don't need satellites of food surrounding my food. Is it to make you feel like you're eating less? Yes, I would like some side orders. In fact, I'd like some potato dauphinoise behind me. Put them behind me. I want carrots in a drawer under the table. Cream of spinach behind the cistern and the loo. No one will ever know. Go along with it, it's in a restaurant. Coffee as well, at the end of a meal. Even at dinner, 11:30 at night. You're about to go to bed. Can I get anyone a coffee? If my wife said to me at home at 11:30 at night after dinner, do you want a coffee? I go, have you lost your fucking mind? Why do I want a coffee? You're talking about the drink that we get ourselves out of bed in the morning with? The high caffeine drink to get you going in the day? You want to have that out before bed? Is this a private experiment, you nutter? In a restaurant, yes, I think I'll have a latte. What would you like? An espresso for me, just an espresso. 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep. Can you sleep? Of course I can't sleep. I had a fucking espresso and coffee cake. I might just go to work now and wait there. But it's Friday. I don't care. Go along with it to a restaurant. But it doesn't matter what you order, ladies and gentlemen, the mainstay of any meal will be salt and pepper. Salt and pepper are so phenomenally successful in the herb and spice arena. They arrogantly sit on the table, knowing that whatever you want to prepare, you will require one of us. Either myself or my dear friend Pep. Isn't that right? Right, you are, Sultan. We've been keeping busy. Breakfast this morning, I was all over that. But there are other herbs and spices: oregano, thyme, rosemary, cumin, paprika. They're all lined up in the cupboard, waiting. Sometimes the cupboard door opens, they see salt and pepper on the table. Look at them, the bastards. What have they got? What have they got that we don't have? I just don't get it. I don't get it either, neither do I. I can't even see them from here. What do they look like? You ever been out to the cupboard, cumin? Once, I think, for bolognese. They said it was an experiment. That was in 1992. I don't think it worked. I remain hopeful. What about you, Sage? You ever been out to the cupboard? I actually used to live with them at their old house, and then they moved me here and put me back in this cupboard. No. What about you, Paprika? I fell out once. They just put me back in the wrong way round. 7 years I was like this. Every day I pray for it to be goulash day. But it is never goulash day. I've still got the plastic on my head. Why the fuck did they buy me? I don't understand it. What about you? Who are you on the end? My name is Five Spies. You ever been out of the cupboard, Five Spies? I am no one spy. I am Five Spies. I am 5 times as good as all of you. Yes, but have you ever been out of the cupboard? I have been using recipes for thousands of years. Have you ever been out of this cupboard? No. Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt all this nonsense. Tired of listening to all your whining, because the fact is, I've been in this cupboard for longer than all of you put together. Sorry, who are you? John West, Tuna. Nice to meet you. With my wife, Tim Salmon. I presume you would have checked your mobile phones. Probably put them on silent. Don't bother putting them off. So that you can see everything you've missed, all the missed calls. Look how popular I am. Any envelopes, a lot of activity. Sometimes you turn your phone off and you turn it on after a significant period of time. There's no messages. You can't believe it. Nobody! One of the great things about your phone is that if you lose your phone, you can phone your phone to find your phone. It's the only thing you can do that way. You get a second chance. And it's a lovely moment when you realise, where's my phone? I will phone my phone. You lose your keys. You've lost your keys. You can't just phone your keys. Hello? Is that my keys? Where the fuck are you? The whole bunch thinks you're a dick, if I'm honest with you. Except for the Joe. He likes you. He's under the mat. The rest of us will never find. But with your phone, you lose your phone. I'll normally use my wife's phone to phone my phone. Both, basically, our phone bills are mainly made up of us phoning each other's phones. You dial the number. It's exciting when you hear it ringing. You know you'll find your phone. It's here. I found it. The problem is every time this happens, you get your phone and you go, ooh, one missed call. It was you, darling. When did you phone me? Did I miss a call from earlier? Oh no, false alarm. It's me phoning me. I phoned myself. Sorry, awkward. If it goes straight to the machine, I'll leave myself a message. Where are you? I did that once and then I found my phone and didn't recognise my own voice and it freaked me out for weeks. You have one new message. Where are you? Who is that? Listen to this message. Where are you? Who have you pissed off? Be honest with me, Michael. Who have you pissed off? I actually hosted the Mobile Phone Awards quite recently. All the networks were there. And I came out at the beginning and I said, thank you for that lovely reception, apart from you, T-Mobile. They did that funny. I got done talking on my phone in the car. I'm really sorry. I know it's a bad thing. It's very annoying. I know people do it. I've seen you do it. You're chatting on the phone in the car. And then if you see the police officer, you don't have time to turn it off. So you just drop it and you go, no. Then you have this redundant hand you have to find use. Whoever you're talking to is now chatting by your beam. What doesn't wind you up when you see people talking on their phone in the car? It just really winds me up. I hate it when you're driving behind somebody. They swerve in. The lights go green and they don't react. And you conclude there's an idiot in that car. You start discussing it with other people in your car. Have you seen the idiot? Oh, complete idiot. And then you think, let's go past the idiot. Let's see what the idiot looks like. It's very rare in life you can see a genuine idiot human. And you wait for your first opportunity to overtake the idiot. And you can feel your neck muscles pulling. Idiot. A whole car full of people in unison. Even babies in their car seats. I got a mobile phone bill for £932. Right. It wasn't my network. It was obviously a mistake. It was itemised. Every single phone call was to Nigeria. So I knew something was up. I phoned them up and I said, look, this isn't me. There's been something of an issue. All these phone calls are to Nigeria. It's for 900 quid. She said, are you absolutely certain you didn't make this call, sir? I said, yes, I'm quite convinced I didn't decide to get to know Nigeria over a 2-day period. I would have remembered that. She said, what I think's happened, sir, is that a Nigerian has made these phone calls. Colombo! I got straight through to you! How convenient! So what I think's happened, and it has happened before, is a Nigerian man or woman has impersonated you. She used the word impersonated. This doesn't say a whole lot from my career that a Nigerian woman has walked into the car phone warehouse. My name is comedian joker Michael McIntyre. What is in my manjo? I want a phone from you. You're very different on the TV, sir. In the flesh, you're more feminine than Nigerian. That was Scary Post. Scary Post is getting that, though. I get a lot of previous owner posts. That's just boring, isn't it? Just been it. Previous owner, who are you? You don't live here anymore. That's just been your posts. Unless it's handwritten. The guy who used to live in my house is called Michael Cunningham, and he got a lot of Christmas cards. And I put them up as my own. Dear Michael, Merry Christmas! Who's going to know? You know, the Bank of Scotland, it's a bank, it's from Scotland, you must have seen it. It's, they named it themselves, the Bank of Scotland. They also had it in England, what they called it. They called it the Bank of Scotland. What do you know? They also had it in Wales. It's called the Bank of Scotland. In Ireland, it's called the Bank of Scotland, in brackets, Ireland. They felt the need to add additional information for Irish people. Whereas in England, when you see the Bank of Scotland, you still feel confident of your location. They were worried that Irish people would be staggering home from the pub at night saying, oh, she fancies me, the blonde one, Siobhan. There's no two ways about it. Oh, look, it's the Bank of Shit. They've taken her on too. How in God's name did we get to Scotland? We left the pub 5 minutes ago. I must have swum, but I'm not wet. I have no recollection. I'm not going to strike insanity. They've got their own language in Ireland. I didn't even know about it until I was recently there. Because I know they've got their own language in Wales. It's called Welsh. They have on the roads. It says slow, and then the Welsh is slow, which is slow. Did dogs write some of the language? Must be quite confusing for Welsh dog walkers. Come on then, let's go. I'll pick the fucking piece, all right. Let's just wait here for a minute. We're not even bloody moving! I'm lazy on you! The first time I drove into Wales, I'd never seen this before, and because I was driving over, I didn't really read it properly. I thought it said slow Arab. I thought, what? Given the delicate global political situation, is this the best way to handle the terror threat? Well, there's been a meeting at the Welsh Assembly. Like, next on the agenda is Al-Qaeda. It's only a matter of time before they strike us in the valleys. Any ideas how to combat the threat? I got one. Let's slow them down on the road. Keep them out of the bastards. Slow Arab. Put your hands where I can fucking see them, all right? So I'm in Ireland, right? I'm trying to go to the loo, and it's written up, men and women, but it's in Irish. It says Mana, N-N-A, and Fur, F-I-R. And I had to determine quickly, because I was desperate, whether I was a Mana or a Fur. And I went for Mana because all the letters of man are there. Okay? I assumed this is what I was supposed to do. So I burst into the Mana, and in hindsight, I should have looked for the urinals, because they're unique to the men's room. But if I'm honest with you, I never look for urinals. Far too tense. Big lines of horse-pissing men. Sometimes standing on feasible distances, looping. Can't be doing. There'll be like one lonesome urinal, and you have to take your place, and your brain goes, time to pee! And nobody goes, I don't want to pee anymore. What? You told me you needed to pee! I changed my mind! But you have to pretend to pee. It's terribly awkward. But the men start to notice his bloke isn't even pissing. I recognise him from the gym. It's 2 pants. He's a freak. I'm not a freak. I'd rather have 2 pants than no pants. Doesn't even tell dry his arse. I just go to the cubicle where I can shut the door and I can lock it and I can do things at my own leisure. Unfortunately, I then heard women coming in chatting. Oh, you're having a good night. It's heaving out there. And I'm in the loo thinking, oh, I'm a fur. I'm not a Mana, I'm a fur! I thought, I'll wait till we disperse and I will run and to freedom. Unfortunately, they were really chatting away. You know what girls are like, oh, you're having a good night? Who's that little fella following you around? He's very cute. Oh, it's just some bloke carrying a lipstick and the keys in the purse. It was my husband's idea. Then I realised I was in the only cubicle. They were basically queuing for the cubicle that I was in. There was a line of genuine Manas waiting for a cubicle where a fur dwelled, masquerading as a Mana. And lots of people started to knock on the door and this girl went, are you all right in there, darling? And without even hesitating, I went, I'll be out in a minute. Why do I think this would be a good idea to pretend to be a woman? I just sat there going, why did I do that? After a while, I had to try and come clean from behind the door, but I had to keep the voice initially. Yes, I'm really sorry, but I'm a man. You're a man? Have you just discovered this? No. This isn't my actual voice. I had one saying, no, do you believe that? I believe anything. I just had a phone call from my friend Tommy. He says he's in Scotland, but he left the pub 5 fucking minutes ago. That's real enough. I went on Ryanair. I've actually never been on Ryanair before this. I've only heard people take the piss out of it. Oh my God. It doesn't make any sense, this airline. It's £1 to use the loo and 99p to get to Rome. Where is the logic? There are people sitting on the plane going, ready to piss for an Italian adventure. I can't understand. And they keep making it more and more shit. And people keep going on it. They're making you take your bags now to the plane yourself. They're talking about having standing up flights. Is that even legal? To stand on a plane? On normal planes, they don't let you take off if your seat isn't in the upright position. Here to here, not here, we can't take off now. Here, we can go. Not now. Can you see? Get the plane airborne with your seat here. Here, now, let's go. Your armrest needs to be here. Window here. Come on. Can they really not get the plane in the sky? Is the captain there going, nothing seems to be working. Have you checked all the seats on the upright position? This one's fine, this one's fine. You! Get forward! Sorry! On Ryanair, hold the nearest person, it's time to go! I heard they're not actually going to land the plane, they're just going to go near the earth now. Oh! Here come the bags! I managed to get away in the sun. That's what people want, isn't it? Sun. We obsess. We're happiest in the winter when we don't expect the sun, so we can just relax. In the summer we spend the whole time. I've heard the sun coming on Thursday. You see? I did, I saw it. Thursday. It's not going to stay long. You better get out there. Get your face in it. People are very into getting their face in it. What you doing inside with your face? Your face is not in it. Get that face in that. You've caught the sun on your face. Have I? Yes, you've really caught the sun on your face. You must have got your face in it. I did get my face in it. Oh, when your face is in it. Oh, when your face is in it. Men only love the sun for barbecue. Sunday day. Time for cooking outside. Woman! I am tired of your indoor shit. You're relegated to salad. Don't cook outside now. There's never enough sun to go away to the sun. I booked a week in Cyprus. Very excited. People keep saying, it's going to be like, are you going to get some sun? Yeah. I booked holiday. Where are you going to Cyprus? Oh, it'll be nice and sunny. It'll be so nice to get the sun. Yeah, I can't wait to get the sun. Just can't wait to get some sun. Won't it just be so nice to have sun? Kept looking at the 5-day forecast on the BBC. Sun, 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 sun. Look, darling, we've got the sun. We're on the plane. Nice and sunny conditions. We packed for the sun. Oh, we're going to get to the sun. Within 10 minutes of arriving in Cyprus, I said the words, we need to find a shady bit. There's a nice shady bit. Oh, this is nice and shady. I went into my hotel room. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. You spend the whole time protecting yourself from the sun until the last day. This is a day when you might not see the sun for maybe a whole year. What time is our flight, darling? 4 o'clock? We have to leave at what, 1 o'clock? I'm just going to get some last-minute sun. Do you want the cream? No cream. Burn me, God! Burn my face off! We can find ourselves sunbathing on the steps up the airplane. People have all sorts of different holidays. Some girls go on 18 to 30s holidays. They have unprotected sex and they have a child. 10 years later, the child says, Mum, I want to know about my dad. She says, the only thing I know about your father is that he's now between 28 and 40. That joke has 2 waves of laughter, depending on your level of mathematics. It's quite a long response. There's an initial laugh and a pause, and people going, it works. I'll tell you what big news. My big news is this. I've moved. I moved very locally to here. It was exciting moving. I got a mortgage for the first time. I filled it out. They said, make sure you don't leave anything blank in the application because it could delay it. And it said occupation, so I put comedian. Then it said position. I went for stand-up. I thought that was the closest. I got it from the Scottish Widows. I don't really understand Scottish Widows. I understand banks, but who is this collection of widowed Scottish women? Who's that one on the advert just runs around? My husband is gone. And he was fucking wouldn't call me home. I was really slightly inaccurate. There's got a sort of Glaswegian pensioner smoking a cigarette. I'm fucking glad he's dead. The white bastard. It's exciting moving, getting audience stuff. And where to move? Always London for me. And it's safe for me to say this now, because we're in London. I'm a Londoner. Everyone lives here, because it's a good place to live. A lot of people keep going flirting with the country. Oh, I love it in the country. Oh, I can't wait to get out of London, it's just amazing. You can just see for miles, just for miles and miles. You can just see for miles, and it's so quiet, you can't hear anything. That's because nobody wants to live there. I live in a place filled with people. I can't hear a thing. I can't see for miles. And everyone says hello to you. That's because there's 3 people living in your village. In London, everyone's so rude. No one says hello to you. That's because it's physically impossible. You can't get on the tube and go, hello, 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 hello. A clue as to how shit it is in the country is how quickly people tell you they can get back to London. I'm just so happy here. I can be in London in 42 minutes. 42 minutes I can be in London. The other day I did it in 39 minutes! I wake up in the morning, I'm in London! 0 minutes. The most important thing when I was moving was to get internet and TV. That's right, these are the most important things in my life. Furniture, I could wait. I can't not have the internet and proper TV on day 1 of the move. Google is the starting point to everything. Google, although I do find Google quite patronising when it goes, did you mean? I know what I meant. And I don't think Google should help you if you don't know what you mean. Why should Google be your assistant? Google's just go, you're an idiot. You have no idea what you mean. Here's a list of schools in your area. Go to them, attend them, find out what you fucking mean, and then come back to me. My computer broke actually quite recently. I took it to the computer fixing shop. There's a queue of people. There's a person in front of me, a person behind me. You've probably seen the queues. They're much like this. The person in front of me said, excuse me, mate, I'm looking for a lead that goes from my laptop to the TV. I think it's a male-to-male load. And the bloke behind me just went, gay. He heard the words male-to-male and his brain just, that's gay, that lady's gay. Laptop to the TV, that's not natural, it's in a Bible. Sky TV essential. Phone them up. I need it on day 1. What time are you coming around? We can't specify a time, so we can only specify between 8 and 12 in the morning and 12 and 5 in the afternoon. I can't wait all day for you. I've got a lot going on. I'm moving. Can you be more specific? Oh, sorry, sir. We can't specify a time. We can only specify between 8 and 12 in the morning and 12 and 5 in the afternoon. So surely you can call me when you're on your way and then I can make sure that I'm in. I'm sorry, sir. We simply cannot specify a time. We can only specify between 8 and 12 in the morning and 12 and 5 in the afternoon. Okay, I'll go for 8 and 12 in the morning. Okay, can I take your credit card details? Yes, the first digit is between 1 and 7. How about that? Can I do that? I can't specify a number. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, no sky. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. What time is it, Danny? What time is it? 3 o'clock. Is that between 8 and 12 in the morning? It isn't. I'm sorry. Where are you? So I think I know who might have left me that message. We'll talk about this in a minute. Where are you? Then the doorbell went. Always typical, isn't it? As soon as you start phoning, the doorbell goes. And I was angry, okay? That's my excuse. I was angry because they were late, and that's why I was rude to this man. I opened the door and I said, I've been waiting for you. I want it in the living room, and I want it in the bedroom. Get started. As I turned, the doorbell went again. It's like, sweet, who are you? I'm from Sky. Then who are you? Poor man standing there trembling. I'm from number 40. I came to introduce myself. Not the best start to the neighborhood. The only things I've said to this man are, I've been waiting for you. I want it in the living room. And I want it in the bedroom. What confused me, and will confuse me till the day I die, is why he then walked into my house. I don't know who's more scared of who now. It's good to be going home, obviously, because I'm going home tonight, because I can't sleep on the road. I find it very difficult in hotels. I need my wife there, I need her in bed. You need to be, that's what, that's why I'm most relaxed. She'll go to sleep before me. I will cuddle in. Arm goes over. Her legs will be like that. I'll stuff mine in nicely behind. And I would sleep like this if it wasn't for this arm here. That's the way, just give up and roll away to sleep. And then you're apart. You're apart for the night. You wake up in the morning, first words of the day, you have to review the night's sleep. Very important. So catch up on what you've missed. Morning, darling, how did you sleep? This leads to what is undoubtedly the most boring conversation of the entire day. It baffles me we can even find stuff to put in it. But it can sometimes be a lengthy conversation of extraordinary dullness. Morning to me, how did you sleep? Oh, it's very thirsty. In the night, it's very thirsty. I was thirsty too. God, I was thirsty. I think it was the pizza. You're right. It was a very salty pizza. A tremendously salty pizza. I had to get up for water. I was too lazy to get up. I wanted to. If I had have known that you got up, I would have had some of your water. But I didn't know that you got up. And I was so hot as well. You were hot? I was quite chilly. I was actually quite chilly. Oh, I was really hot. I was so hot I had to sleep with one leg out of the covers like that. I saw you when I went to get water. I saw you with one leg out of the covers, and I remember thinking, he can't be hot. Can you really be hot? Yes, I was very hot. And I couldn't get to sleep for hours. Well, you shouldn't have had that fucking coffee. I told you not to have the coffee. We were in the restaurant. That's stupid. I just thought it was the right thing to do. I went along with it. There'll be dreams to update as well. She'll say, I had this really weird dream. And then she goes on to tell me about it. I can't help you with that. I had this really weird dream. We're in this house. Yeah. We're in this house, girl. It was our house. It was our house. But it wasn't our house. You were there. You were actually there. You were there. But it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Nightmares happen on occasion. I think for all people in relationships, every once in a while you have this terrible dream. You have a dream that your partner has cheated on you. They have betrayed you in your sleep. It's a horrible nightmare of deceit. And you are filled with hate. And you wake up in the morning and you're so relieved. It was just a dream. That didn't really happen. But the hate is still strong within you. I look over at her and I can see she's just sleeping there soundly. She's done nothing. Done nothing to hurt me, just been sleepy by my side. Nothing to hurt me at all. I'm staring at her. Slut. What? Sorry, Michael. Morning. What did you say? I said that you're a slut and a whore. How could you, Tony? With was my geography teacher from school. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes you've had a dream when you've had an affair with somebody really weird. Somebody from work or something. And you feel quite guilty. Oh, shit. Morning, Michael. How did you sleep? Nothing. Breath is an issue in the morning as well. Breath. Morning breath. What is that about? I don't understand it. I wouldn't understand it if maybe before I went to bed I had like some garlic, some onions, some Red Bull and swirled it around in my face, some sort of cocktail. That's not what happens. I brush my teeth, flossing, maybe on, maybe mouthwash. I go to sleep minty fresh, like most of you. 7, 8 hours later, she's like, morning, Michael. Morning, darling. Holy shit. Are you alright, Michael? Yes, I'm fine. Actually said really well. Did you go out in the night? Why would I go out in the night? Sleep in here. Next to you, what are you talking about? I actually want you to think about this quite seriously. At any stage during the night, do you recall eating shit? Did that happen? Why would I eat shit? What are you talking about? That's insane. Are you absolutely certain? Maybe did you get thirsty and drink from the toilet? Or... No? Perhaps you pissed on your own face. Accidents happen. Sometimes despite this, you will still have morning sex. Now, morning sex will always involve morning breath. You're just adapted to keep your heads as far away as possible. Sometimes you get lost in the moment. Oh, I really... And she'll tell me about it. That's what I hate about a long-term relationship. I can do without the honesty. She will literally go, sorry I didn't kiss you, Michael, but you stink from your face. Oh, sorry. That's what I brushed my teeth though. With a little bit less honesty. So I'm trying to seduce her. Oh, I wonder if maybe later you'd like to have some bogey just to sorry. What was it you wanted, Michael? I'm fine, actually. To be honest, I'm fine. Let's just leave it. Let's forget about it. I'll just sit here. Your ball is hanging out a little bit. Oh, for God's sake, leave me alone. Deep sleep. Every once in a while, you have a sleep so deep, you'll sleep on your arm. It's quite fun. You wake up with a dead arm. It's quite heavy as well. A heavy dead arm. Darling, my arm is dead. A dead arm. I don't even know how I did it, but recently I contrived to sleep on both of my arms. And they were both dead. I woke up with the phone ringing. So, I'll get it. Shit. I was completely dead. I can't get the phone. Shit. Can you just get the phone for me, darling, and hold it to my face? How lazy I am. I'm dead. I can't do anything. Because I'm aware, look, she says to me, I hate it when you're not here, Michael. Because I feel safe when you're here. I'm like, I don't. I might look like Mr. Miyagi. I don't have the moves, darling. Because that is man's biggest fear, isn't it? You're going to be sleeping soundly at night. And she's like, Michael, wake up! Michael, wake up! What? What do you want? I was asleep here. Jesus. I think there's somebody in the house. I think there's a burglar in the house. I think somebody's broken into my house. I can hear them in the kitchen. That is without a shadow of a doubt man's biggest fear. That is my biggest fear. In fact, that isn't my biggest fear. My biggest fear is that happens, and I've slept on both arms. That's how it is. Shit! Tell me, what are we going to do? I want you to go and find out. Find out what? Find out if someone downstairs. Funny, from the other day when the phone was ringing, I've got no arms. I've slept on both of my arms. Don't fucking lie to me. You go and protect this household. You're going to have to go. You're in a much better position than I am. How could you do this? What about the children? Good idea. Send one of them. Give the little one the moon and tell the other one this ice cream. You must go and save us. All right, don't go! Hey, you in the kitchen! Get out of my house! Don't make me come over there! Tell me you've got no arms! What do you want me to do? Use the breath! Thank you very much for listening to this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, bravo! Good night! That is very rude. This is very rude. Now you know, no, I'm sorry. You know that I do this for a living and this is the end of my work day. There's no words. It's not fair. When you're at work and you put your coat on and you go, look, I'll see you guys tomorrow. The office doesn't go, oh! Go out! Then come back to one photocopy, then go home. I've been a bit, I'm not going to lie to you, been a bit stressed. This is quite a big gig and been building up to it for a few weeks and I was a bit stressed. A few weeks ago I was staying in the hotel. I said to my wife, I said, I'm a bit stressed. What are you stressed about? When the people come in to see me and they might not like me and it's going to be really scary. And they won't kill me. I'm outnumbered hugely. She said, well, why don't you go down and have a massage in the hotel? Never even occurred to me. She was very relaxing. They're very beneficial. So I went down to the spa and I said, look, my wife said, maybe I need some kind of a massage because I'm quite stressed. Oh, yes, you've called the right place. Just pop your dressing gown on from the cupboard and your slippers and make your way down to the spa in the basement. Now, if I was stressed beforehand, I was certainly stressed after I had got lost and wandered into a conference in my dressing gown. Sleepwalking, what a dickhead. I finally headed down to the spa, where they're very relaxed, you know, it's always aromatherapy oils. They can barely speak, they're so relaxed. Hello, sir. Can I help you? Yes, I just spoke to you earlier, because I'm quite serious. I get even more posh when I'm stressed. I just spoke to you earlier, and my wife said to me about a massage, and what to recommend. I think the best thing to do if you're really feeling stressed is a full-body massage. So they take me to this room where they have candles burning and the sounds of the waves crashing against the shore. Aromatherapy scents filling the air. You put your head in this sort of thing. That's not the relaxing bit. No one's ever had a tough day at work and come home and got a tennis racket and go, that's a lot better. I feel really relaxed. So you're lying, you've got your head in anything, dribbling a bit. And then what happens is a strange woman rubs oil into your body for an hour. Now, due to evolution, there are various natural reactions to this. And fighting those natural urges for an hour is without a shadow of a doubt the least relaxing moments of my time. Bear in mind, I went there to de-stress. It starts off okay. She massages your sort of back and your shoulders, then she goes down your arm and just your hands, and it's sort of all right. Then she goes to your leg, glides her hands up your leg and dangerously close to your balls, and then back. is one's ball. This is the kind of distance we're talking. Almost like she's filed her fingernails before her. I didn't mind again. I'd like to turn over for you, Mr. McIntyre. You're going to need to give me a couple of minutes at least. Okay? They basically massage every part of your body except for the key area. I've never been more stressed in my life. I could barely walk at the end of it. Hi, darling, how was that? Toss me off! Don't believe it's your birthday until next month. How very rude. So she takes the piss out of me. She's like, oh, you obviously can't handle it. You can't handle and get the benefits of massage. I said, I can, but you know, then you can feel your balls are like that, and it's really difficult. She said, well, why don't you have a head, neck and shoulder massage? So I thought, okay, so I tried that, right? I thought I'll be all right, you know, that deals with this sort of area. No one's ever come up to me and gone, hi, Michael, and I've gone, I'm okay. Same sort of setup, you know, candles are burning, my head's in the thing, aromatherapy, oils filling the atmosphere, the sound of the waves crashing against the shore. She massages my neck and my shoulders, and I'm sort of feeling the benefits of massage. Then she was down my arm and started doing my hands again. And I'm like, oh, no. She's made a mistake. She thinks this is a full body massage. She's going to go to my legs and knees. I can't cope with that. I can't cope with that. I know I can't cope with that. So I just innocently inquired, I'm sorry, I thought you did head. I didn't realise.